Straight Guy Reviews. So, first off, I wasn't sure if I was going to. I knew I was going to watch this episode of Gotham. I wasn't sure if I was going to actually do a review or not when I was watching it. But there are some cool things, and you know what I've done for. I've done for usually the storyline, the plot, characters, and all that good stuff. And here we go again with the loyalty sort of factor. All right, so let's go through the rundown. Everybody's making a big deal about they're showing you the inside of Gotham. Yeah. Okay, Gotham. Yeah. You're in Gotham, and you're introduced to I guess one of the or a few of the characters in Gotham. Even though like most of them die at the end. Spoiler. Anyway, so you'll see next week Electrocutioner and all that stuff like that. Yada yada yada. Read the comic books. All right, now let's get to the nitty gritty. You didn't see Bruce Wayne in there. Alfred, no. All right. So, who did you see? One up. First, you did see that the Penguin has embraced his name. Now he introduces himself as the Penguin. You see him coming, coming of age, so to speak, in his villainousness. Yeah. You see him embracing the fact that that's his moniker. That is who he is. So we're gonna see, I guess, a lot more because you got to remember he robbed a lot of money, so he's rich now. So I think he's just waiting for biding his time, almost like Fish Mooney is. And here we go with Fish Mooney. Now, unlike the girl that Fish put in the Falcone's house that she calls Fish mommy and all that stuff, I never heard Butch call Fish mommy. But Fish did make a play, are you gonna be disloyal to me, Butch? And it's like, why would you even joke about something like that? And I was like, they were childhood friends, you know what I mean? And at first I was like, yo, wouldn't it be ironic if Fish already paid off that hitman, the mafia dude, the guy who said he was next in line, and it was just like a Butch test, and if Bush agreed, you know, he would have came back and just pretend everything was fine, and Fish Mooney was like, you know what I mean? But Butch actually took this dude out. He was like, yo, when we was little, I kept all the good meats. I don't know why I did that. Money was like, yo, let bygones be bygones. That was years ago. He goes, it always bothered me. And then he said, took out his longtime friend for Fish Mooney. And his longtime friend was going to give him a cut, his own businesses to run. Basically, he was going to be Fish Mooney, basically, unlike how Fish Mooney is under Falcone. So, for some reason, and he even said, and Butch agreed, that Fish Mooney wouldn't even be in the place she is without a crew. Remember, for you got to have a crew, and that's actually part of the Penguins' um hang up. He doesn't have a crew yet. He hires scallywags like he did to rob the place, and then he kills them. But he doesn't have an outline crew. Like he did in Batman. He had the dudes in the black and white jailhouse suits, and that'd be like his Penguin crew. Never mind. Anyway, so so Fish got Butch and Butch's crew, and obviously got she got him on lock because Butch is willing to kill childhood friends, even though he probably wasn't that loyal to him, but still he knew the kid like for a long time, and he knew that the dude considered him like a brother, unless. And it's always the unless is because you always gotta think about these things, right? The dude who is always disloyal to someone for someone else, that someone else who their new loyalty is usually kills them because that dude says if you can't be loyal to that other person, you're obviously not going to be loyal to me. But that's different in that sort of aspect because he never had to choose between any. Well, yeah, not in the show, which never had to choose between anyone else, and they were already friends, and he could always say, "You were my friend. That's why I chose you. If you weren't my longtime brother, but I don't know." He took him out, so he's loyal to he's loyal to fish to the he's loyal to he's loyal to fish to the fat meat. You could say, right? So that's interesting. So we got the Penguin, we got Butch. We did see the inside of Arkham Asylum. Um, Somebody did write on a website. Did you hear the Joker's laugh when the inmates were getting away? Now I rewound it to that part, and I'm waiting. I'm like, okay, I don't hear any laughter, ha 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 ha. But then when there's the stampede and the nurse's head gets crushed, the nurse slash ex Arkham inmate. Spoiler. Anyway, yeah, you should have watched it by now. Anyway, so when she got her head crushed and all the inmates ran past her, you did hear the, but you don't know if that's Joker. That could just be someone who laughs like that. You know what I mean? So who else? Anybody else? Oh yeah, the whole Barbara thing kind of annoyed me. I wasn't annoyed with the whole lesbian thing. That doesn't annoy me. What bothered me is the loyalty issue. As again we go to the loyalty issue. What bothered me was I couldn't see a reason why she left um Gordon to go with the chick, even though she had like a relationship with him. She was loyal now to Gordon, right? And it's a thing with like good peeps that good peeps after a while you realize in real life that um when everything's good, everybody's around you, and then when things suck, they don't want to be around you. But when they need help, you're the first person they call for help, and that's how it was in the show. She was like, "I'm over Gordon. I want to get in between the taco and all that stuff like that." And then when the girl left, because she was like, "Yo, we toxic together. You know, all we do is push mollies and drink that juice, whatever." And she was like, she had to go. Who's the first person she calls? I'm gonna call Gordon, and it was hilarious. It was hilarious when Poison Ivy picked up the phone and did that. See, at first I would have been like, "Oh snap!" But she really, she has no loyalty to Gordon. I don't even know if she really knows who Gordon is because I don't know if she's really formally met Gordon except you're the dude who killed my daddy. But she met I don't really know if if it would click to her. You know what I mean? That Cat Girl, whatever her name is, Cat Girl knows or yeah, Cat Girl, Cat Woman, Cat Girl knows um Gordon like for real. But I don't know if Poison Ivy's like, oh, that's Gordon. It's the Gordon's fisherman. Anyway, so she was like, oh, yeah, Gordon's busy right now. I was like, wow, that's funny. She's a little kid. You expect that from a little kid playing jokes and all that good stuff. But I guess that's about all. Anything else? Oh yeah, some people were making a big deal about the whole nurse thing, the pretty nurse that came in and all that good stuff, and there might be like a little thing. They might make like a whole jealousy thing with Jim Gordon, the nurse, and Barbara, because eventually, as we know, for some reason he I mean I guess it's love, but he marries Barbara. So hopefully she changes. And people were saying, there might be like, maybe when she changes, there might be some kind of um Batwoman arc or something like that, a Batgirl arc. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Um, you're gonna stick to Arkham. Jim still has loyalty in the police department. It's all good. We got to see the actual rise of the Penguin. Um, and other than that, I guess everybody forgot about the Wayne's death for a little bit. We're not going to be figuring out who really killed. Well, kind of know, but you're not going to see it in the show about who really kills. And I guess you're going to see hopefully a whole bunch of new characters coming out of Arkham. So it should be good. And that goes my review, which I wasn't sure I was going to be reviewing it. So I liked it. It was a cool episode. Um, some people said that the interactions between Butch and the dudes and Poison Ivy could be thrown away, but no, no, no. I thought they were important because especially the Butch moments because it showed exactly how much loyalty he has to Fish Mooney, and then it goes to tell you, you know, what happened to Fish Mooney because we all know when Bruce Wayne comes back after his ninja training, he Falcone is still there, so you know who knows what happened. And hey, I'm out. One, MGD effects, straight man's review. Peace.